Hello, Cancer. Hi. Welcome. Thank you so much. Oh, wait. This is going on YouTube. So, thank you for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. Everyone who has been booking, making purchases off the website, sending things to the P.O. Box, pledges to the Patreon, purchases off the wish list, and tipping the Clarista. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys so much. I do. All right, Cancer, let's dive in. Let's see what you need to know here for the next couple-ish weeks. Let's get it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. Okay. Ooh, we have peace. I like that. Oh, work. Okay, this is very similar to... Oh, okay. Song lines and prosperity here. Cancer, you can rest easy knowing that something is working in your favor. Okay, it does feel like there's definitely something that is going to be like working out in your favor, and I just feel like I also feel like you're being led here. You know what I mean? Like you are with the song lines and this prosperity, the orca and the peacock. It really makes me feel like you are, cause see how the orca's like singing in her ear and she's asleep. I feel like you could be having significant dreams, Cancer, but I feel like you're definitely being led. For some of you, I just heard it may be a little confusing because maybe the guidance doesn't make sense. That is how you know that it is usually like that's like I would say 99% of the time if it doesn't make sense, it's God. Okay. uh, because what makes sense to our human mind is what we have been taught. And probably I would say if we've been taught something here on this human earth, I would probably question it. You know what I'm saying? At this point, right? Question everything, Cancer. So I could be talking to some people, some Cancers that are like, freshly awakening here. Welcome. But to others of you, maybe it just seems like there's like a new energy here, like trying to navigate something or trying to, yeah. So, but you are definitely being guided here. Okay. Cancer, there could be some sort of like opposing force here. Okay. That may not be for everyone. Whether it be a person, something within. But the way that I feel about it is it's almost like this energy of like I don't think that you're scared of this opposing force. Okay, I don't feel that it may have been at one time, not that you were necessarily scared of it, but there could have been still fear around. I'm hearing like I'm hearing or I'm feeling like the capability of somebody being able to take something from you, right? It could be your peace, it could be your work, it could be your rest, it could be your prosperity, it could be, there's just this energy, and I feel like Cancer, you're releasing that. So there could be an opposing force, right, that's helping you to release that energy fully so you can stand up to this opposing force authentically, okay? And without worry or doubt, right? It's this energy. There's some sort of shift in Cancer where, and again, it's not to say that you were scared. I don't want anybody to feel like, but there could have been sort of programming, or there could have been some sort of like, in the past, right? Like there, it's just this energy of, but there's overcoming this, right? And I feel like to overcome it, the opposing force needs to be present. Okay? So this is not saying that whatever the opposing force is doing the right thing or anything like that, but they are obeying the contract. Okay, Cancer? So, but again, this feels like, it's like, this time maybe I'll be proof, right? It doesn't even have to be an extensive thing, right? It's literally just showing up authentically, Cancer. And speaking your truth or defending yourself or creating some sort of boundary, or you know what I mean? There's something about that. It's like, calling your power back from, it could be as simple as like not people pleasing with a particular person who tends to take advantage of the people pleasing, Cancer. I mean, there's so many different ways that this could go. All right, let's dive into it further here. What else? Yeah, this opposing force could literally be just like thoughts, okay? It could be also too, I am picking up on maybe people trying to manipulate your thoughts in some type of way for a very select few, Cancer, okay? But it could be like old programs. You know what I'm saying? Like things that kind of play in your mind here. And I get, or this is somebody in particular too, for some of you that does, they say certain things to try to manipulate the mind, or try to, this is a very manipulative person, I feel like. But some of you, Cancer, you've already overcome this, and you're already in this space of prosperity, okay, and whatever that looks like for you, right? Prosperity in your healing journey, prosperity in your health, prosperity in your work, prosperity in your peace, prosperity in your, I don't know, prosperity in multiple areas, or maybe one particular area, okay? It could be prosperity in your confidence in order to, and your authenticity to create a boundary or say what you need to say, because there is this energy of, there's something about like you kind of looking at the bigger picture here, especially when this comes to people pleasing, Cancer. Like it seems like there's energy that it would be a very large snowball, right? If you just kind of, it feels like if you give somebody an inch, they're gonna take a fucking mile, okay? And there's this recognition. I've seen this before, and I am not trying to give this person a mile. There's some sort of energy of you protecting your boundaries, of you saying what you need to say, sticking up for yourself, or, because you recognize and you realize, it's not good for me and it's not good for them for me to people please at this time, okay? Cancer, this is you or somebody else that's experiencing this, okay? Yeah, because there's this energy of like, there's something about, being reborn into this like new level of peace in your life. And I really get the sense, Cancer, that you've worked really very hard, okay, to, and so rather than being afraid of somebody, there's just this energy of like knowing what it takes to, protect what you have, okay? What you've built, where you are, protect this prosperity, protect your mind, protect your heart. Because not necessarily from everything, right? This isn't about creating walls, but this is a particular opposing energy that I'm talking about, Cancer. One that you would want to protect yourself from. Okay, this is not close yourself off and don't associate with the world. Don't get it misunderstood. This is a particular energy, one that you probably recognize very well. Okay, it makes sense that this would be kind of going on during Mercury retrograde, because there's this energy of, some sort of, if you Three of Wands, I feel like you're either seeing the bigger picture, or you're going to see the bigger picture in this situation, and knowing how you need to show up and how you need to handle this, Cancer. Okay, yeah. Three of Pentacles. This is you definitely working with the divine in order to create a solution, or in order to resolve, or like I said, remove this energy, whatever this is here. Okay. I feel like this is definitely, what's going on in the current energy. For some of you, this goes deeper, and this opposing force is, again, it's something you recognize for sure. But I don't think, Cancer, for the sake of everyone's energy, let's not dive into that too much. If you need a personal or anything from me, that's in the description box. But there is one particular energy that's showing up here that is her very manipulative. Okay. Yeah, she don't want no puppy. She want a big dog. Okay. That came out of nowhere, but like, there is this energy too, Cancer, of there's some sort of, it's like coming out the other side as like the big dog, but there's like this energy of like, this opposing force kind of being like a little puppy. Especially when it comes to, it may not be as far as like age or physical strength, but when it comes to, again, it's, if this is an opposing energy, okay, they're still fighting their own, if anyone is opposing anyone, okay, it's either a demon or they're still fighting their own demons. Okay, that's what they're here to do, right? And this is not, saying it's okay or whatever, right? But it's true. That's what they're here to do. They're here to be the opposing force. They're here to, without, the light, there is no dark, and without the dark, there is no light. So there, that's just, it's honestly it's for your growth here, Cancer. It sucks in the moment, but honestly, I really feel like a lot of you are at this point where, again, you see the bigger picture. So it's like, I don't really feel as though you're concerned. Um, Especially, there's been a lot of evolution. I feel like at one point you could have been concerned. At one point, right? That there was, but it's like you are. I want to say the warrior, but I don't necessarily. I feel like you've even taken off that suit and recognizing and realizing you don't need that suit. This game is with the mind, and you've got a strong ass mind, Cancer. Yeah. Yeah. Page of Swords, King of Swords, exactly. It fucking exactly, right? It's like this energy, this opposing force maybe used to be able to, like, surprise attack you or whatever it is, right? But also your mind was not as strong in the past, right? So there's this energy of uh, and when I say that, I mean like you are in control of your mind, not the mind is running you, right? In the past, that was probably the case. But now, King of Swords, there's just been this evolution because you were in this hermit mode, right? Yeah. So there is this sudden justice that's coming from this situation, Cancer, because there has been this evolution going from the page to the King of Swords. uh with I just said, right, this was a battle of the mind, but now you are the master of the mind. So what are they going to do about it now? Not shit, right? Okay, so excuse my language, but yeah, it's this energy of it's like before in the past it was like maybe unexpected, or you were not really knowing completely. There's just like this energy of being still a little bit naive, or maybe not naive, but just unknowing or unaware of this opposing force. But now, King of Swords, you're very aware. You could almost tell this opposing force more about them than they could tell you about them. Because that's just this is the energy that I'm picking up on. You're very observant. And you something about pattern recognition as well. Like you may have a little bit of a spicy brain going on here is really what I'm picking up on. But regardless, that's a superpower for you, because now when this opposing force shows up, you know how to handle this shit. Yeah. It's you don't emotionally attach to the situation. You don't emotionally attach to whatever, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Yeah, Eight of Cups. You're not emotionally attached to the situation anymore. So this has balanced out the mind. It's like this opposing force was a mirror of a certain like thing within you or something, right? Or it was like just an energy to help you release the idea that anyone else could have any power over you or your life. Any human, I mean. or any demon, right? I feel like the divine opens doors and the divine closes doors, and there's not a single person, place, or thing that can interfere with that and your reality. It's your reality. The weapon may form, but it will never prosper, right? Yeah. And there's just, I feel like, Cancer, you're going to be feeling a lot better about, I don't know. I don't know. I just see you kind of more in a very present moment, enjoying life here. Because, this opposing force could be a big deal for you, right? This could have been something that you were dealing with or working through for quite some time. And so, the fact that you can just say what you need to say, set a boundary, whatever it is that you got to do in this situation without any hesitation or any type of, you know what I mean? Like, shoot. It's just, it feels like, Cancer, if it's not necessarily an opposing force, what it feels like is something that may have seemed very overwhelming in the past is like a drop in the bucket at this point. You know what I mean? Like, you've really built your strength up. You've really brought yourself to a point where, again, you've mastered the mind here, Cancer. So it's like, things don't seem overwhelming because you have a powerful mind. You just handle it, right? You just take care of stuff, whatever it is, and you don't necessarily. It's like, you don't allow people's problems to become your problems, or whatever it is here, Cancer. But yeah. There's an energy of I feel like there's, maybe even like a weight lifted here, but there's definitely something, some sort of justice coming with this situation as well. Cancer, you're being asked to even test the power of your mind, right? And some, was maybe trying to manifest something or bring something in, or but for a lot of you, there's not an energy. It's but yeah. Yeah, this is what's going on, Cancer. I really like this message because it feels like this is a really good place to be honest with you. And I'm telling you, there's, with the Tower and the Justice, there's something really good happening here, okay, with this victory. So, anyways, Cancer, okay, I love you.